Hey, hello and welcome to Robot Arena DSL 2.2. We're going to continue the mini tournament with Blueish versus Housebots. First one today is going to be Tip of the Iceberg, then Iceburg, followed by Snow Job, and then Shish Kabat, and Vlad the Impaler. This is a familiar bot, followed by the Impossible Validator. This thing's insane. One good hit from that weapon and pretty much all bots are just wiped right out. At any rate, let's go ahead and get this started, and we will be in the RAW2L arena. This is a great arena. All kinds of special effects and fun stuff happens here. More hazards as you can take a stick at. So here we go. Bots are turning to face each other, and looks like Blueish gets underneath Tip of the Iceberg. Tip of the Iceberg is trying to employ its hammer to self-right. Better stay away from that floor hazard. It's gotten Blueish in trouble many times already. There's an electrocutor over here. More flamethrowers. Blueish better get off that flamethrower. Looks like there was a hit from Tip of the Iceberg. Oh my god, look at that. Blueish is getting fried alive down there. He better get out of here. Looks like one of the batteries might have exploded on Blueish. A lot of smoke came out. Still smoking heavily, but continuing to cause damage to Tip of the Iceberg. And he's backing up toward it. Now back over the flame pit again. And he's gotten underneath the Tip of the Iceberg, which is suffering some pretty good damage here now. And it's been tipped over. We haven't seen itself right yet. It may be able to. Looks like there's a little bit of a lull in the action here, and the countdown starting. And a big hit by Tip of the Iceberg. It's a good hit in on Blueish, which also gets a counter ram. And Blueish trying to stay away from the house hazards there. Another countdown started. Back over the flamethrowers, flame pits. Another hit by Tip of the Iceberg, a nice hit. Blueish has got back underneath and is causing a lot of damage to that shovel. Can't sit on those spikes forever to get torn off. And there's a countdown going. Oh, a good hit by Tip of the Iceberg. He's putting up a good show here. But the Blueish bot is still underneath Tip of the Iceberg, causing lots of chassis damage. And there's a good hit which flips over Tip of the Iceberg. And shoved over here toward that floor hazard. Better stay away from that thing. It's a devil. Looks like Tip of the Iceberg is having trouble self-righting here. And it may be smoking now too. Looks like both of the machines are smoking and suffered a lot of damage. Another good push here, a good jab. Oh, they better stay away from that flamethrower. It's going to kill them both. Causing damage to both machines. Looks like there's one of them's on fire here. It looks like Tip of the Iceberg is on fire. It's on fire. Tip of the Iceberg is exploding and on fire, burning up. Never seen anything like this in any robot arena before. Tip of the Iceberg is flaming robot. It's still on fire. It's still smoking. It's still burning. Oh, amazing. It's still on fire after the bout. We better get a fire extinguisher out there, folks. Wow, we'll be right back. We're going to have to save Tip of the Iceberg before it explodes. We'll be right back. Wow, that last battle was pretty good. Lots of explosions and smoke there. I'd never seen a robot catch on fire quite like that before. Well, that was interesting. Here we go. Our next bout is going to be with Iceburg, which is a middleweight, and Blueish in the same arena. So let's get this started.
Here we go.
Looks like a good hit by Blue. Trying to drive Iceberg over here towards the flame pits. Better stay off the... Oh man, this sitting on the flame pits is bad. This is just terrible. Looks like they're both kind of hovering over on the flame pit here. Iceburg is desperately trying to self-right. Looks like Blueish took a lot of damage from the flame pit. There's a countdown going. Poor Iceberg doesn't seem to be able to self-right effectively here. The bluish spot is slowly pushing him around the arena. Better stay away from those floor hazards. I guess the bluish driver thinks the spot is invincible. There's another countdown going. Oh no. Looks like Iceberg is going to be stuck here and cannot self-right.
This match is
That's
done.
too bad. I'd hope for more from Iceberg. Stay tuned, we'll be right back for the next match. Well, after that last battle, let's hope this one's a little more exciting, and it should be Snow Job, excuse me, should blast Blueish right out of this arena. I don't see how Blueish should be able to hold up to this rammer. It's a pretty formidable machine, and I do believe it is inverbal, so without too much more chatting, let's go ahead and get these guys in that arena and see how well they do. Here we go. Trying to face each other, and Blueish gets underneath the crazy, was it Snow Job? Blueish is putting up a valiant fight already. He's trying to stay underneath and away from that main weapon. Better watch out though. Snow Job is backed up for a big ram and missed. Oh, another good, there we go. A good hit by Snow Job has driven Blueish into the flame pits.
The match is over.
And Blueish is eliminated, and Snow Job is falling and falling to its doom. That was weird. Okay, well I think I think you may have to have a rematch sometime between these two. We'll be right back. Wow. Well, after that last bout, which was kind of interesting, it was really anybody's guess who went over the side first, but the judges say Blueish went over first. Oh, that's that. And it looks like Snow Job is still falling. At any rate, we're going to have the lightweight Shishkabat versus Blueish in this bout, so here we go.
Time to kick this match into gear.
Nice hit by Blueish. Another little ram, as it were, trying to get underneath Shishkabat. They better stay away from that floor hazard. There they go, both over the side. Oh my god, that thing just seems to be the doom of poor Blueish. Lucky it survived this one. The judges say Blueish wins. Okay, we'll be right back with the next bout. Well, after another floor hazard interference there, I guess you would call it interference, but it was a good match. They both went over the side and Blue won that one. So our next contingent is going to be the heavyweight, Vlad the Impaler. Now I believe this is a bot from the actual series, so let's see how well Blueish holds up against this heavyweight here with the second pair of forks. That should be fun. Here we go.
Let's begin.
Blueish is trying to get under Loctite. Oh, nope. Loctite spins him into the air, flips him into the air rather. Those floor flip, those spikes look bad. Another good hit, and now looks like Blueish is suffering some kind of electrical damage from a floor hazard, but he is underneath the Loctite machine. Now Blueish is blowing up again. He's on fire. Oh, one of the batteries must have exploded. There's some kind of a countdown going here. Another slow spinning match. Blueish is trying to stay away from the Loctite fork weapon. They're both getting cooked off here a bit. Loctite is really trying to get underneath Blueish with this, looks like a lifter spike weapon. And another slow turning match here. And Blueish gets a nice attack in from the rear. And misses with another one. It's trying to avoid the spikes. And it's managed to get underneath Loctite again. Now it's chasing Loctite across the arena and bounces off the spikes, which get a hold of him this time. This can't be good. He's self-righted. And another charge by the Loctite machine, which misses. And another hit. This could go either way. Now they're close to that floor hazard again. A lot of damage being caused here to Loctite's chassis rather, and wheel assembly. Could conceivably lose the wheel if Blueish stays under. Oh no! Better stay away from that floor. And over the side goes Blueish. Oh my God! What happened? It was insane. Oh my! Did you see that, folks? That was crazy. Looked like Blueish bounced off the floor hazards twice, and Loctite followed him over the side. We'll be right back. welcome back. This will be the final bout of the evening. We have Validator, the super heavyweight, versus the lightweight blueish. Remember, the weapon on Validator is incredibly overpowered, so if it just gets one or two good hits, any kind of a hit really on blueish should be the end. And this shouldn't last very long. Blueish should not have much of a chance against this machine, but who can tell? It is a pretty robust little monster. At any rate, here we go, final battle of the night. They turn to face each other, and blueish gets underneath Validator, who suffers a floor hazard. And he's now inverted, which means, well, I don't know how his weapon works. Another, look at, they're both, and they're over the side. Oh my God. Oh, like I said, anything can happen. It's an amazing arena. This is probably the best robot arena ever. We'll be right back with a final rundown on what happened today and the next bouts. And this was the end of the mini tournament, round 5. So we'll be back in just a moment, folks. What an amazing ending. Who would have guessed that blueish could have pulled that one out with the aid of that crazy floor obstacle which throws the robots over the side. Wow. So there is the end of that part of this part of the mini tournament, round 5. And our next contestants are going to be from high voltage. We're going to have flipjack, then slashback, followed by the impossible wide load. This is going to be fun. And then we'll have backlash and heavy metal noise, followed by nightmare. So stay tuned for the next round. It will be round 6 of the mini tournament, blueish versus the housebots. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm having a lot of fun making them, and we'll see you real soon. Have a fine